Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to welcome Timothy Effinger, and he is the author of Becoming the Moral Equal of God. Timothy, can you share with us a little bit about your book?
Yes, it's a book about salvation,
Hmm?
what it is, why you need it, what it does for you, and most importantly, how you receive it from God.
Wonderful. This is such an important topic. I love this. This sounds like something that could be used in church groups, at churches,
Yeah.
or just, with the individual person. Timothy, what was your inspiration for writing the book?
Well, I've been a small group Bible study leader
Uh-huh.
for years, including Sunday morning Bible study with adult education.
Hmm.
And down through the years, I've just noticed that there are numerous Christians who do not, or let me rephrase that, not necessarily Christians, but churchgoers
Uh-huh.
who do not understand simple things like what does the word salvation mean?
Right.
If you don't know what that word means, then how do you know whether you're saved or not? And
Mm,
then, like if you ask them, what does the word gospel mean?
hmm.
Sometimes they'll say good news. Well, what's the good news? Well, I don't know. Um, and they can't explain it. So, anyway, after my first few years of asking them these questions, I decided, okay, let's not embarrass people. Let's just tell them what it
Yeah.
means. And I've had some results. I have a little bit different process of delivering the gospel message than your average person does
Hmm.
because I don't start with Jesus. I start with heaven is a perfect place.
Hmm.
God is a perfect being, and we human beings are less than perfect.
Hmm.
And instantaneously, they know they don't belong in heaven. And
Hmm.
so from that point forward, it gets to be easy. And I've had some results. It's not foolproof because, some people want to be saved and some don't. And then I
Hmm.
tell them how good you have to be to get into heaven. And then I explain to them what being born again is and what regeneration is and things like that. And then they understand it. Let's put it that way. They will
Okay.
understand what it is. My whole book is just circles around explaining salvation in a greater detail than they're probably going to get in an average church.
Yeah, this is wonderful. And I love that you're breaking down these terms that, it seems like Christians or churchgoers would know what they are, but maybe they don't. And maybe no one's ever taken the time to explain these things to them. So I think this is wonderful. Timothy, is there anything else you want to share about your book or messages within your book or even anything else about yourself?
Well, I come I wrote my book from the perspective of someone who's not a pastor
Hmm.
or a seminary graduate or anything like that. I'm just a regular guy. I read the Bible a lot. I read other books about the Bible a lot. And so people will talk to me in ways that they wouldn't necessarily talk to a pastor. And so I know the questions they want to have answered.
Hmm.
And I try to do that in the book. Now, the book is short, it's only 62 pages because so many people don't like to read these days. And
Right.
it's divided up into 20 short segments.
Hmm.
The actual book portion of the book is only 24 pages. That's the
Okay.
part directly about salvation. And then the rest of it is indices that are helps in
Mhm.
pushing a person towards a decision for Christ.
Okay. Yeah, this is great. I love that you're coming from this perspective of, not being a pastor, and just like, more like an everyday man talking one-on-one with somebody. I think that that's great. I think people need that. And then you talk about how this book is shorter. which I agree, not a lot of people can digest a really long book. And so something that can keep their attention. And
Yeah.
I think this is going to be super helpful for people. Thank you so much for sharing, Timothy, about your book. For anybody who's interested in picking up a copy, again, it's Timothy Effinger, and the title is Becoming the Moral Equal of God. You can get it on barnesandnoble.com, amazon.com, Apple Books, to name a few. Thank you so
Yes.
much for being with us.
Walmart.
Awesome. Walmart. Yeah. Thank you for being with us today, Timothy.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thanks for being patient with me.